May 24th, 2012? Yes. Heidi motions the court for dissolution of marriage. Did she include the stipulation order? No. Mm-mm. Somehow I think she didn't. Yes. Now, obviously, to qualify for the expungement of the arrest and the court hearings, yes, I was on probation, unsupervised, yeah. And if I continue to perform satisfactorily during the period of diversion, yeah. At the end of that period, that being July 13th of 2012, yes, the criminal charges will be dismissed upon motion of application of the defendant. Yes. Now, this contact between Mr. Budnick, my wife, and children, yes, I could not initiate any contact with them. And I'm just kind of thinking, yes, that you issuing a protection order without going through Guam, yes, my wife initiated contact with me. Now, the issuance of the protection order, yes, I think it's fraudulent. And I think this petition for dissolution of marriage is also fraudulent, yes, because the court on Guam would want to continue to be able to enforce the obey the orders of the Washington court. Yes. Now it's a similar situation as Jefferson County. If my wife did not include stipulation and order, yes. If she didn't include stipulation and order, even though you did not have the right to hear the court hearing because 90 days hadn't elapsed, yes, yes, yes. If Healthy Families of Clallam County intentionally withheld, yes, the Guam's court jurisdictional right to hold me in contempt, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. Now, I'm wanting custody of my sons, yes, and for some reason, forgery doesn't seem to really matter to anybody. No. Now, let's say the protection order, yes. My record was expunged, right, but the problem was you motioned the court without stipulation and order, and then the state of Washington refused to enforce the jurisdiction of Guam to protect my right to perform satisfactorily during the period of diversion. Now, even though the record was expunged, yes, this is kind of one of those jurisdictional authority things, yes, where when you decide that you're in contempt of the Superior Court of Guam, that means the state of Washington is in the contempt. Now let's take all the courts together. Yes. I went through every county of the state of Washington, and they all have knowledge of disobeying the order of the Superior Court of Guam. Yes. Where they didn't include the stipulation and order when motioning the court for dissolution of marriage. See, this contact between myself, my wife, and children are regulated by the court in the state of Washington, and they will include the stipulation and order every time they regulate that relationship. So that the Superior Court of Guam could find me in contempt of disobedience of a court order. Yes. Now, it's not that I just violated the probation. Yes. This binding stipulation and court order, yes, means that, well, I could really go to prison for violating it. See, it's the matter came before the court on, yes, he doesn't have to really put that. He put November 29th, 2011. Yes. The court, having read the above agreement, orders that the defendant is placed on unsupervised status. Yeah. The trial dates are vacated and that upon successful completion, yes, of the diversion period being 1 year, this matter will be expunged pursuant of 9 GCA. Yes. Criminal case number CM0746-11 does not prevent the defendant from leaving the island. Yes. Now, what prevents me from having you remove that dissolution of marriage? Yes, because the petitioner didn't include the stipulation and order. The whole thing is fraudulent. The Honorable Alberto C. Lamarana, yes, presiding judge of the Superior Court of Guam, If he had found out that I had violated the conditions of the diversion, yes, I had violated probation, right. I had committed domestic violence and child abuse when you had me arrested and served at the same time, the dissolution of marriage. He could have held me in contempt of a direct order to obey. Now, the problem is the protection order that you issued in 2011, yeah, you didn't have the jurisdiction to do that. No. All of the safety concerns of the restraints of the no contact order of diversion, yes, that was regulated on Guam so that they, yes, the court, La Marina, yes, could have held me in contempt, yes. Now, let's say you've motioned the court for dissolution of marriage, right? I'm on probation. Without the stipulation and order from Guam, yes, you violated the conditions of diversion. My wife contacted me while I had the right to qualify to have my court record expunged, yes, and the criminal record. Oh, now you violated my right to successfully complete diversion, yes, when you issued the protection order and you had me served on Guam, yes, and when you issued the dissolution of marriage and you had me served and arrested at the same time. Now, I don't remember reading the stipulation and order as being included in what was served as the summons. Yes, yes, yes. But I'm going to tell you, yes, if it wasn't included right now, I'm going to sue every state of the United States. Now, um, you cannot intentionally attempt to have me violate my right to have my court and criminal record expunged. And you did multiple times. You did it, yes, when you issued the protection order and served me on Guam. Yes. You did it again when you arrested me. Yes. For the false accusation of violating the restraint provision. Because the court order says that Washington state regulates. Yes. And healthy families of Clallam County should have gotten a copulation. Now, obviously, I wasn't attempting. No, I was trying to communicate. This is the condition of the diversion. Right. And then when they called the police on the 27th of 2012 with the false accusation right now, well, you violated my right to utilize a charitable good.